I just want to let you guys know something right now. This election can seriously affect your credit and your finances moving forward for the future if you do not heed to what I'm telling you. The stakes are pretty high when it comes to this election, and everyday citizens have to prepare their financial lives moving forward. So it doesn't matter if this person wins or that person wins, it does not matter. You still have to prepare yourself. So in this video, I'm going to explain how this can be an issue for you moving forward, but I'm also going to break down how you can evade some of these credit meltdowns that some of these people are going to go through once the dust settles and everything is done. So go ahead, go get your pen and paper. I promise you, you want to stay to the end and make sure you get all the information, all right? Because these are some things you got to keep in the front and the back of your mind. And without further ado, let's dive in. And before we get started, ladies and gents, I just want to ask if you don't mind hitting that like button for me, as it helps my channel out a ton. I truly appreciate all your support. I'm really trying to put everybody on game that watches this video so they can be able to be prepared moving forward towards the future. Now, enough of me rambling. Let's actually get into the election, how it can affect you. Now, this election can really affect your pockets, people. It doesn't matter whether it's your credit cards, your credit scores, your finances, anything of that nature. It does not matter who wins. You have to be prepared either way. And I'm actually going to go more into depth, starting with the economic policies moving forward. Even though it seems like goods and services are starting to go down. I know you kind of seen, gas is going down a little bit depending on where you are, wherever you're watching this. Interest rates are going down, whether it's auto, home loans, things of that nature. But this always happens around election time, people. Do not be fooled. You have to understand that they lower interest rates and everything around this time to make the actual consumer that wants to vote more comfortable in voting. So it's kind of like they're trying to cushion the blow before everything actually comes into an impact. Does that make sense? So to know all of this, you have to know that the government can and will implement new laws in places, even on tax policies. And these can affect your job stability and your income, which are in fact a big piece of your what? Your credit. Now, increase taxes. If the elected party decided to raise taxes, then it could possibly reduce disposable income for a lot of citizens. With less money available, people may struggle to pay bills on time, leading to more late payments that can negatively impact your credit score. How many people do you know, or even you that is watching this video, have accumulated late payments over the years since COVID, even before COVID and things of that nature, and they even converted into collections or charge-offs? Exactly. Tax cuts or credits. Now, with the tax cuts or increased in tax credits, this can provide individuals with what? More disposable income, okay? This financial boost can help people manage their debts a little better, potentially even improving their credit scores. So this can, again, be helpful. So there are two sides to that coin. But then again, you have to hope that your respective party wins that's actually telling you all of these things, hoping that they're not, again, lies. And while you're waiting for that party to win, I know it can be a stressful ride. I've seen my grandmothers and my aunties do it every single term, I'm telling you. Now, with all that information right there, next we have the lending standards. And of course, we've all kind of been seeing what the lending standards have been if you've been trying to apply for things, but let me try to go a little more into depth with that. With the changes in regulations, this might, again, tighten or loosen banking standards moving forward. Stricter lending criteria can make it harder for individuals to qualify for loans or credit cards, impacting their financial flexibility, okay? And this leads to banks and lenders having stricter documentation processes in response to the economic downturn or increased risk. Lenders may acquire more extensive documentation to verify more income, employment, financial stability. The list goes on and on. And with the list, we're talking about as far as just tax returns, pay stubs, bank statements, etc. Stricter documentation can make it harder for the self-employed individual or anybody else of those non-traditional income sources to actually qualify. And again, if you've been trying to apply for anything since after COVID or anything like that, you've already seen certain banks and lenders that you've seen was kind of easy for you to get, any type of funds on the personal or business side. It's starting to get just a little harder. It might take another day to really just implement everything. So with everything after the election, there's no guarantee that it's going to get easier. It's just going to get harder moving forward. Does that make sense? So with everything I'm telling you, it really doesn't matter who gets in the office, ladies and gents. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It does not matter for you. If you vote for the left side or the right side, I'm telling you, nobody is coming to save you, no matter how much they whisper sweet nothings in your ear. I'm telling you right now, we're going to lower taxes. We're going to make sure the middle class can do this and do. It's not going to work like that. Everybody's been saying that, and you're still stuck in the same position, and it's not going to get any better. You have to save yourself, because I'm telling you right now, interest rates are in fact going to rise up more, and you have to be prepared for it. Whether it's after the election, a year after the election, a few years, you have to be prepared. You have to clean those negatives off of your credit report, okay? And you have to raise your financial situation. You have to lower that utilization. Yes, that utilization, if it's at 30%, I need you to get it lower to closer to 10, lower than 10, something of that nature. And you're going to have to put yourself in position no matter what economic avenue this country goes into. You have to be ready for it. The more the interest rates go up, meaning that those balances that you be leaving on your personal credit cards, yes, I'm talking to you right now, that you be leaving on your personal credit cards, they're going to have even higher fees. So let's just say right now, so if your interest rate now is just for example, is at 10%, right? And it goes up to 20%. That means that when you leave that balance of $1,000 on your personal credit card, no matter what it is, you're going to see an extra $200 being added every single month after you pay that minimum balance. And jumping on the minimum balance, if you're only paying the minimum balance, which is, if it's $1,000, it might be 30, 40, 50, 80 to 100, $120, something of that nature that you make every single month, and you tack on $200, you're really not making a very big change. You're going to be forever stuck. You're going to pay if you owe $1,000, you're going to probably pay $3,000, almost $4,000 before everything is all said and done and everything is actually paid off. And again, I'm just throwing numbers out there, but do you want that? That doesn't even make any sense. So that means it does not matter even if you want to refinance a home, access auto loans, acquire business funding for the business that you're trying to start, or you already started and you need more capital. Your credit is something that you have to have regardless of who's elected, okay? Utilize what you can. If you have no credit cards, go get some. Go utilize it. That's what I'm telling you right now. Even though I talk about high limit credit cards and things of that nature, everybody has to start somewhere. I want you to utilize what you can so you can increase your score and thicken your credit profile. Again, I don't care if you go now and a bank only gives you a $500 limit, $300 limit. Maximize it, pay it off, and watch your scores continue to go up. That's what you're going to have to do. And now, after that, you're going to see that actual limit go up. And again, your credit scores are going to go up. Please do this. And with all of that you're doing next, get these negatives, again, remove. You can do it either by yourself, by leveraging all of this free content that I give you on my channel, or even if you use somebody else's channel. I'm not saying I'm the 100% bee's knees. I don't care if you mix and match 2, 3, 4, 5 people and you're trying to utilize every avenue. If you're trying to do it yourself, I just want to see you win. Just utilize all this free content and try to get this stuff off of your credit report, okay? Because we don't know what, again, avenue this country is going to take, and you have to be ready. Even if you don't know what you're doing as far as a negative, you don't have time, you need somebody to do it. Again, utilize the How to Credit Restoration Program, where I'm literally helping every client that I get remove all of these collections, charge-offs, late payments, bankruptcies off their credit report. Inquiries, it does not matter. So now you get the luxury of your convenience and your time back. You don't have to worry about it. Just let me do all of the hard work. So with everything that I'm saying, link is in the bio. You can sign up right now for a free 15-minute consultation with me to see if we can qualify you for the program so we can get you started. Again, it's free 15-minute consultation. Click the link now, schedule a time and date. Overall, I don't want you to focus on things that you can't control, okay? Focus on your financial future, grind. I don't care if you have to utilize 2 jobs, get a side hustle, start a business. Take the 6 months right now. This next 6 months, yes, it's gonna go into the new year. Starting now. New year, new me. Nah, starting now, okay? Starting next day, okay? What I want you to do is go ghost for 6 months and really dial in on what you can control and control it, and watch your situation turn around for the best. I'm talking credit and finances, okay? This is what you're gonna have to do. Don't worry about Camilla Trump and all of them. Focus on what you can do. But I'm curious to know what you guys think. Do you guys think I'm just dead wrong? Do you think the next president is actually going to come save all of us and wipe all your negatives away and give you some money and raise your finances and I'm just crazy? Let me know in the comment section right now. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Now, please utilize everything I said and share this with a friend so they can do the same thing so y'all can level up together, all right? And until next time, ladies and gents.